Okay, in the last video I mentioned how a tessellation is actually a pattern. Okay, it's actually a pattern whereby you have one shape with no gaps and no overlaps. So one very common example, and I shared with you the last video, is that of the honeycomb. Okay, so bees they when they create hives, okay, they have honeycombs that look like this. Okay, so it's made up actually only by one shape, which is actually this hexagon here, where it's a six-sided figure. Okay, my drawing isn't that accurate, but yeah, it's actually a six-sided figure. Okay, this one looks better. Okay, so it's actually a six-sided figure and it's repeated. Okay, so it's one shape, and when you repeat, right, there are no gaps in between. So this is this is how it looks like actually. So with no gaps and no overlaps. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to talk about this thing called a unit shape. Okay, a unit shape. So as you can see here, okay, I actually have a tessellation here, whereby I have repeated patterns. Okay, so what is a unit shape? Okay, so a unit shape is actually the shape that actually makes up this tessellation. For example, for this, it's actually the unit shape is actually this. Okay, this small little square. Okay, and because this, I mean, if you notice, okay, actually this, I mean, the unit shape can not only be this, right? Okay, right? Like you would think that actually a unit shape could be these three pieces of bricks added together, right? Because essentially it is these three pieces, okay, these three pieces here, and when you rotate it this way, and this is the actual shape that repeats itself, right? Yes, if you say this is a unit shape, you are also correct. Okay, you are also correct, whereby this is the unit shape, but okay, um, this shape is a bit special because it's made up actually of this primary shape. Okay, so primary shape. Okay, you don't exactly have to remember the names by heart. You just need to know that actually if they mention words like unit shape or primary shape, you at least know what they're talking about, right? So for example, if they give you this tessellation and ask for a unit shape, what is the unit shape for this tessellation? You just either have to give this, okay, just draw this, or you draw this, is fine. Okay, and all you have to know is actually what is a primary shape. Primary means the very basic, right? So what is the very primary shape? It's actually this shape, okay? So this primary shape adds up to give you this unit shape, okay? So this is a primary shape, primary shape, primary shape. You add up and it gives you a unit shape, okay? So primary is even smaller than a unit, okay? So you have a few primary shapes added together gives you a unit. Okay, so this is a unit, this is a primary shape. Okay, sometimes the unit shape and the primary shape is the same, and it all depends. Okay, so let me further explain. Okay, so a unit shape, okay, may be actually formed by one or more primary shapes. Okay, I say again, a unit shape, okay, a unit shape may be formed by one or more primary shapes. For this, okay, it's actually formed by three similar primary shapes. So this is a primary. Primary means basic, okay, so basic shape, very primary shape. Alright, and a unit shape is actually this whole unit together, right? You three primary shape, you bundle it together, this forms a unit. Okay, so this unit and this is a primary shape. Alright, so moving on, okay, to more examples, you can see that actually a unit shape may be formed by one or more primary shapes. Remember earlier, it's only formed by one primary shape. Okay, one primary shape forms this unit. Okay, but in this example here, okay, you can see that actually this unit shape. Okay, let me draw the full unit shape to let you visualize. Okay, this unit shape of this unit shape here, okay, this is one unit, right? Because after this, okay, it actually repeats itself. Okay, for those who cannot see, okay, let me draw it here. Okay, it's made up by a square and two triangles, right? Okay, So this unit shape, this is actually a unit shape, is made up of two triangles and one square. So this is a primary shape and this is also a primary shape. Okay, so these primary shapes make up a unit shape. So as you can see, a unit shape may be formed by one or more primary shapes. So for example, this here, okay, one or more, and this here, okay, it's a bit complicated, but I'm not going to go through. Alright, I just want to quickly touch on it. Okay, this forms a unit, as you can see here. You can see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this six-sided figure here. Okay, this is a unit shape, and is formed by many of these primary shapes that actually looks like that. Okay, right. So this is a unit shape.